Hi guys. So this is the final relay. This is kind of the diagram that I drew out for myself for me to understand the game. So I'm just showing you guys first to kind of show you how crazy this is gonna get. But I'm gonna try to go through it step by step with you guys, okay? So sorry if I get confused in the middle because it's fun, but it's just gonna take a lot of work on our parts, okay? Thanks guys. So we will start. Okay, so setting up the 5 cones as usual. So we're gonna start with 5 cones here. Trying to make them as evenly spaced as possible. Okay, so this is 10 players. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna name the 10 players as 1 through 10. Okay, so the initial setup is gonna start with 1, 2, and 3, starting at cone 1, and then 4, 5, and 6, starting at cone 2, and then 7, 8, and 9, starting at cone 3, and then number 10, all by his lonesome at cone 5. So what's going to happen first is that the three players at cone 1, they're going to start by hula hooping. So there's going to be one hula hoop between the three of them. So what they're going to do is just first person will hula hoop through the using the waist and then neck and then arm. Okay, so as soon as they complete that, they're gonna have to hula hoop 8 times. Sorry, 8 times for each of those. So then, as soon as they complete that, one of the players is gonna run with the hula hoop to the second cone. So we're gonna say one is gonna go after he finished the hula hoop. One is gonna come over here. Okay. Come to cone 2. So one is no longer here now, and they're here, right? With the hula hoop, and what they're gonna do is just pass the hula hoop from top to bottom of this player right here of 4. Okay, so one is gonna hula hoop, pass the hula hoop over 4. Okay, and after that, 4 is gonna start bouncing a tennis ball on his racket while running it to cone 5. Okay, so 4 is over here. Now he's gonna come over here, run it all the way to cone 5. So 4 is no longer here. Right, tennis here. So 4 is here now with the tennis racket. And what they're gonna do is, as they continue to bounce it, they have to pass it to number 10 while it is continuing to bounce. If it stops bouncing, then they have to try again, put it down on the ground and try again. And while they're bouncing it from cone 2 to cone 5, if they drop it, and just tell them to just get the ball and just put it back and then start again from where they are. So then they come here. So cone 4, cone 5, and then number 4 passes it to number 10. Okay. After that, the player 10 is gonna run to cone 3. So player 10 is going to come over here to cone 3 now with the tennis racket and bouncing it again, right? Tennis, bouncing it again, okay? And so 10 is no longer here, and they're here now, right? And so after he does that, he's going to take the tennis ball and give it to 2 players at cone 3. So he's going to give it to 7 and 8, right? So he's going to give this tennis ball to 7 and 8. So what those two are going to do is 7 and 8 are going to put the tennis ball between their backs and put their hands on their heads, and they have to balance that ball between their backs and then run it to cone 2, right? So, okay, so 7 and 8 are coming over to cone 2, right? So 7 and 8 are no longer at cone 3, they're at cone 2. So after they have successfully done it there, and if they drop the ball, just tell them that just pick the ball back up and start from where they dropped it again. So after they have successfully made it back to cone 2, player 1, who was at cone 2, should transition to cone 3, and then let's see, so this guy should, this guy should transfer to cone 3. So now player 1 is at cone 3, along with 10 and 9. And the 2 players, B and C, should transition to cone 4. Okay. So that means 10 and 4 are going to cone 4 now. So this guy and this guy. So they're no longer there, and 4 is no longer there. So 10 and 4 are here, and 1 is now at cone 3. Okay, and so, oh shoot, sorry about that. Okay, after that, when the players get to the cone 2, the 2 players are gonna hit a paper ball back and forth with a rectangular piece of cardboard all the way to a bucket by cone 3 and make it in the bucket, right? So these 2 players right here, 5 and 6, they're gonna, hit a paper ball using cardboard boxes to cone 3. So they're no longer here. 5 and 6 are now here. Okay, 1, 5, 6, and 9 are all at cone 3 now. Okay, so after and if they mess up during that time, they have to hit the ball into a bucket as they're passing it to each other. And if they mess up during that time, they have to start back at cone 2. Okay, and during this time, the players are going to transition to cone 1 to join the other 2 players. So there's 2 players still at cone 1, and so what's going to happen is that these 2 players right here, 7 and 8, are going to join them here now. Okay, so 7 and 8 are no longer there, and they're joining 2 and 3 over there. So there are now 4 players at cone 1 and 4 players at cone 3 and 2 players at cone 4. Okay, and when the ball is made into the bucket successfully here in 3, 2 players, this guy, 1 and 9, 1 and 9 are going to use a piece of spaghetti, a dry piece of spaghetti, with each player holding one end with their mouth to transport 2 cans to cone 4. So the spaghetti is gonna go like through the cans, and it's gonna hang, and they're gonna transfer that to cone 4. So that means 1 and 9 are gonna be joining together to get the 2 cans to cone 4. 1 and 9. So 1 and 9 are no longer at 3, but they're now at 4. Okay, and after that, the players B and C, so these 2 guys, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to transfer the 2 cans to cone 5. So these guys are coming here now, okay, with the spaghetti and the cans. So 10 and 4 are here now, okay. So after that, as soon as the 2 cans get to cone 5, all but the players at cone 1 will run to cone 5. So it's just these 1 and 9 and 5 and 6, they're going to run to cone 5. So everyone is now, except for the 4 players here, everyone is now 5 and 6, 1 and 9, 6, 1, 9. So these right here, these guys, 6 players are now at cone 5. Okay, and at this point, these people here, 2, 3, 7, and 8, they're going to be, their legs will be tied up, and they're going to do a 5-legged race all the way down to cone 5. So that's the 5-legged race, okay? All the way down to cone 5. At this point, all the players are together now. All the players are together, and so what's going to happen is there's going to be a cone or something is going to be placed right here in the midpoint. And then, one by one, a player will have to run up to the middle and spin around as many times as they can. But as a group, you have to get 100 spins in. Okay, so there's 10 players, so you might want to split that evenly by 10, or if some people can't do it as much, then split it however way you would want to. And once they're finished with the 100 spins, everyone's gonna come back here. Okay, or everyone will be at cone 5. So all the players are gonna sit down back to back. They're going to link arms, and then the players are going to try to stand up together with their arms linked, Okay, and then they have to successfully stand up together with their arms linked back to back. Okay, and after that, they're going to walk like that all the way back to cone one behind it, and once they sit down, they are done. Okay, that's how they win the finale. If you have any questions, please ask. That was the best explanation that I could do for you guys. So, yeah, good luck with this one.